welcome to the interactive Mikey G and Jasmine Ultimate Super Holiday Special. Boom!
Fireworks and everything.
The end of the worst year ever? Sure. Yeah, but it's got some good stuff in this year too. We're going to discuss that a little bit. We're going to discuss all the good and the bad for a length of exactly 46 minutes, ideally. We'll see how tight we can keep that. Boom. So, what we got coming up tonight, we got the Wall of Greatness, which right now is a wall of...
Emptiness.
I shouldn't say wall of whiteness. It is a wall of emptiness. We're going to fill that emptiness with some positivity tonight. So that's where we're going to start. We're going to discuss a couple things that really represent 2020 in the most perfect way and are enjoyable little pieces of media. We're going to talk about some of the negative stuff too. We're going to have a very cathartic ending. So we'd like to encourage you throughout the chat to mention some of the good things that you'd like to put on the Wall of Greatness. Any new additions, please let us know. And we will throw them right up here. Also, there is an interactive series of things. So you will need, if you want to participate, a couple of items. So item number one is a pen and paper to write things that you would like to get rid of and destroy cathartically with us. Which we'll also be doing on screen here with the 2020 shitbox, which will be destroyed at the end of the night. So anything that's negative that you want to add to the shitbox, you can also do. Boom. You will need a drink, if so inclined. Cheers. And you will need a plate, a cutting board, any other the kitchen implements, not all of them, but something from the kitchen, which you're going to need for our preemptive early. We want to get out of this thing as fast as possible. Early countdown to 2021. So that is that's where we're at. And Jasmine's setting up the chat so we can actually see you all. There we are. Boom. Greetings. She's going to be me for now. She's going to type as Mikey Jesus, which is like a real honor. Good luck to everyone on that. Hello. Bam. There we go. we did it. All right. So first step. Well, first thing we want to do. Hello, everybody. First thing we would like to do is add some things to the Wall of Greatness. So it's not a wall of emptiness anymore. So let's talk about some great things. So we're going to go back and forth with some of the previously submitted great things from 2020 from some of our friends. So I have this one here. So stayed healthy and a bonus at work for extra money, which is awesome.
Dropping a new single.
Yeah. I know those people that were single because they got dropped. Hi-oh. Graduation. This one's huge. That's a great year to graduate. You don't have to actually do the whole standing with people.
Getting a Sydney Prescott necklace.
It's Mikey's. It's a great necklace.
Who wouldn't want that?
It's great.
Speaking of great necklaces.
And neckwear. No roommates. This is one I can relate to. I have no roommates right now as well. Kudos to you. No roommates. My God, it's the best.
Paid off credit cards. New car. Moved in with significant other.
And performed live on stage. It was a very safe show. I'm very aware. So, awesome. Wall of Greatness. If you want to add something to the Wall of Greatness at any time, please throw it in the chat. Every time we're about to do another Wall of Greatness, we'll let you know, and then we can write them down real quick and throw them up. Boom.
And the last one for now is connecting with a butterfly.
It's a soul connection. Beautiful stuff. All right, so that is the Wall of Greatness. Don't worry, we'll get to the other stuff later, but this is what matters. So I wanted to talk just a little bit about 3 pieces of media. I'm going to keep it fairly brief. I could go on and on about stuff that came out this year, but I think we all kind of know what I'm going to be starting with here. And I don't think that there's a way to define, to possibly define 2020 more than Cyberpunk 2077, the game that represents this year more than anything. You had high hopes. You had dreams. You had goals with this thing. You thought it was going to be amazing. And it's a buggy, glitchy, ridiculous, hilarious, but also somehow enjoyable piece of beautiful garbage dumpster fire. I love it. I think it's fantastic. I wouldn't say I love it as much as I love this year, but
Cyberpunk 2077?
yeah, that's the one.
I'm not sure if that beats Animal Crossing, honestly.
I knew that was coming. Yes, that's the game. No, see, that game has no problems.
Snowflakes, presents, leaves, animals, crossings.
Yeah, but does it have a thing where the guy's wearing pants, but then accidentally his dong clips through his pants?
It doesn't have a crossroad demon, so it must not have that.
Does it have a thing?
No deal sealed with something in someone's pants.
What about a thing where you like attack somebody and then a police officer appears directly behind you and spawns on the map and kills you instantly?
Yes. That's the next version. Animal Crossing Grand Theft Auto.
See, any game where you don't fall through the map is not a good game. So that is, I think that's the game of the year for me. Chef's kiss, beautiful, well done. Judgment, 10 out of 10, perfect game, no problems, especially on the PS4. Then a more serious but also fantastic thing that everyone should check out if they haven't seen. A band, really just a musician called Look Mum No Computer, who is, he was mostly well known years ago for, again, a very 2020 link if you want a horror show, an organ that plays music using 200 Furbies. The best, most horrible, fantastic musical instrument ever. But he dropped an album this year that is fantastic, with such titles as Sitting Around Waiting for the World to End, which is my mantra for this year. Beautiful stuff, really good synth pop, good stuff. So that's that. However, Wonder Woman 1984. So, Wonder Woman, you want to take a little mini review on Wonder Woman 1984?
I liked watching Wonder Woman 1984 because I watched it here. I watched it on Christmas. I watched it on a TV in front of the beautiful Christmas tree. And it was a lot of nostalgia, although there were some issues with it, understandably. It was a very beautiful, happy movie to watch. I don't know if it was as good as my favorite movie of 2020, which was Bloodshot. The last movie I saw in a theater before the world ended, rated like 30% or so on Rotten Tomatoes. But back to Wonder Woman.
I think they both have a very similar thing going for them in the fact that there's a good reason to be happy about them, but they've got problems. I loved Wonder Woman 1984 because it was a movie that has Wonder Woman, and it felt like a Richard Donner movie, like an old classic, ridiculous, schlocky film. And, you know, I'm not sure if I would have liked it if it were 2019 or 2017.
Probably not.
I'm not sure I needed another serious superhero film like the first Wonder Woman, which was great until the end. I don't think I needed darkness this year, so I thought something that is just silly. Yeah, respect.
Also, who needs a movie about 2020 in 2020? So the fact that it was made to be viewed as a movie that happened in 1984, I mean, nobody wants to watch what's happening in the world right now, although some people are making crazy shows about pandemics that people seem to be watching. But 1984, the year we all remember much more fondly than 2020.
I was one.
Hopefully.
It was a better year.
Like,
I
he's a
remember
bit
nothing.
younger than me. I forgot to bring his pacifier tonight, but he has it somewhere. Maybe Kitty's chewing on it. I don't know. But back in 1984, I was in grad school in Brazil.
Yeah, that was a good year. You remember that? It was great for cosmetic surgery, guys.
Oh, yes.
So yeah, so those are my top 3 picks for pieces of media that best represent 2020. If you haven't checked those out, I highly recommend it. Links in the description. No, they're not. Okay, so I want to get back to the wall of greatness. It's not so empty anymore. It's not so white anymore. So let's move on and add some more things. If you want to add something, don't forget, type it in chat, and we will add it up. We'll discuss it. All right. So we got this one. We got engaged and got a kitten. I did one of those.
The kitten's definitely good. But everybody has different moments of happiness. Yeah. Hi, Poopy Dave. Look at that.
Here's one that I've also done. These are really good. Started exercising regularly. Yeah. You got the time?
Went on a Star Trek cruise. Met Robert Picardo.
Captain Robert Picardo.
Captain? Captain?
This one's great. I think this is a sentiment a lot of people have. Working at home, it leaves more time for my family and finish remodeling the basement. I think the whole working at home thing has been amazing for people reconnecting with their loved ones, so that's amazing. I love that.
Got divorced. Quit drinking.
I have a feeling there might be some correlation between the drinking and the not being divorced.
It's weird how being with somebody who makes you miserable causes you to drink.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Cheers!
Cheers! All right. Most successful year at work. A lot of really good work stories this year. It's great.
Beautiful. Many people, we only wrote it on one sticky because we don't need 18 stickies for this, but broke up with the girlfriend-boyfriend. It was a major plus for many people this year. Turn their life around or something.
I love it. I love the diversity of how some people it's like, I got married, I got engaged. Some people it's like, I got divorced, I broke up. It's like the best. You just found what you needed. Best. All right. So yeah, that's some great stuff. If you want to add something, once again, don't forget.
Chat.
Throw it in the chat. We got one more set of those coming up, so that's your chance. So things, speaking of, I think that there really was a lot to be happy about in 2020. I mean, obviously, not everything, certainly not the catastrophic loss of life. That's not good. But I really think I saw a lot of people coming together, reconnecting as friends. Something that I've definitely experienced in 2020 was, reconnecting with some of my very closest friends, including the fact, I barely saw Jasmine maybe once or twice a month for the longest time. And we've been hanging out constantly and talking more. And, I have many friends, I'm sure some people watching can attest that it's just given me more time to really think about and reassess what actually matters. And, generally it's the friends we made along the way, right? I believe.
Oh, yes. And speaking of friends along the way, lots of friends love to hang out and drink together. Something, unfortunately, we have not been able to do much in 2020. Well, we have drank online through various forms, but not in person very often. And a few people have asked us, what are we drinking tonight?
Good question.
We actually picked a specific drink just for the night because it is called Sour Face. And this is the face that a lot of us are making for this year. It's like, what the fuck? We don't like this year. Sour face.
It's a real sourpuss.
So that's why also it's beautiful in bed. That's why we are partaking in this delicious beverage. And hopefully you're drinking something that tastes good and is not making you want to make a pukey face. But this is delicious.
Yeah, I want to know actually. We're doing good on schedule wise. I want to know, what are you guys drinking tonight? What you got? Virtual drinking. We're doing a lot of virtual drinking.
So yes, what are you drinking?
Little toast. We see a close up of the can. Adina wants to see your can.
A can like under the pants, the one in the bathroom, the one in the outside.
I can't really move the camera to the toilet.
Oh no, this is a beautiful, shiny sour face from the Mighty Squirrel Brewing Company, which happens to be the same brewery that makes cloud candy.
You're not be able to get too close without
one
going
of my
out of focus.
favorite drinks that I, during the pandemic, started to taste because I went to some store that I can't plug because I don't remember its name, but I would go there every Thursday night at the end of the Supernatural, and I would pick up a peanut butter and fluff fried grilled cheese sandwich, not with the cheese, just like a peanut butter and fluff sandwich in a can of cloud candy. Would carry it home in a nice little brown paper bag, just like a second grader's lunch. Usually the cloud candy would be gone before I got home, and I would eat the cold peanut butter and fluff sandwich as I watched Supernatural. I know, great story.
Actually, see, that's my point. I think there's a lot of really good pandemic memories and stories that kind of come out of 2020 as well. I've done a lot of bench drinking, and not like at my bench, not that bench drinking. I mean, and certainly not when I'm waiting on a bench warrant. No, I mean like sitting in a park, in a public place away from everything. I have a lot of memories of looking out at the Charles and having a few drinks. So, hey, that's positive.
Yes, I actually 2020 has gave me a positive thing. It's gave me two favorite benches. One is near the end of the Charles River, where that little park is. Oh, you can't say the end of the Charles River. The end of where I walk on the Charles River, which is somewhere that you don't need to know. And there's a little bench there, and there's lots of squirrels that attack each other, and all of that good stuff. And then there's the bench further up the Charles River that's a little more secluded, and you don't have to worry about so many joggers running around it. It says Black Lives Matter on it, and I've eaten many a Kit Kats there. And
see? Who needs an actual serve staff when you've got a brown paper bag full of alcohol? And it's starting to get depressing. It sounds worse. No, I do think there's an element to independence that's come out. Like, you've kind of had to survive by being independent, even if beforehand, I'd rather go and see a bunch of friends or go to a bar or see my bartender. I miss my bartenders. Don't get me wrong. I bet they miss seeing me, mostly because of my. Never mind.
Hey, we got a few.
We got a few. I was gonna say, throw some up. Bail me out.
That people like.
Thank you.
Rick and Morty Bar Crawl. Who didn't like that? I mean, obviously the people who weren't there because they were losers, but everybody else. And also, Lindsay and I are the best at trivia, and we won first place, of course. Discord. Numerous.
Lifesaver.
Well, just so many things happened on Discord. Can't even name them all because too many. And I may have lost one. Sorry, whoever said whatever I can't find. But also, who doesn't remember going to PAX East before everything in the world shut down and everybody was miserable for a while? Some still are now, but some are happier now.
Yeah, actually, can I just say, anybody who got to go to a convention at all before things shut down, I got to go to Aresia in January, and that, I mean, obviously PAX was
I guess PAX East isn't that important.
Doesn't want to stay. If anyone got a convention in this year, I mean, not to rub it in the wounds of people who haven't, that's awesome. I mean, I thank God I got a night on the dance floor with some of my friends before this all went to the place where it is. You can't really go on a dance floor and probably won't for a while. So, Eresia has the best dance floor, I'm sorry.
Too many dicks on the dance floor.
That's okay, though. Yeah, so only other thing I have from this year that I'm super pumped about, well, I got many, but only other thing I want to talk about is I got a cat. I lost a relationship and I got a cat. I think I really won out on that one. I think it's like the perfect situation. She lays on my chest and she doesn't, cat.
People want to see the cat. Maybe before we do our final countdown, Kitty can come down and knock over all of our lights and wires. Yeah, there's a lot of wires going on in this place. Can't really see, but she can see them, and she's also always in the tree, which is amazing. I let her do it though; it's fine. Cat's always in the tree. As they always do. So, okay, let's add a few more to that. I want to add a little more to the wall of greatness, if I may. Mm-hmm. So these are again collected earlier. This is the last chance to get some in, but we're going to finish these boys because then we're going to move on to the other side of the coin for just a little bit before we wrap this bad boy up. Here's one from a very close friend of mine. Being in Japan and coming back from Japan to see my family. That's awesome. All right, from the chat, Aresia. Also a great thing that some people went to for the last time before. And of course, House of Toast. I don't know if Sam's here. Oh, the House of Toast. Who can forget House of Toast? Back in the days where we all just licked our fingers and put peanut butter on everything and then just ate it. Man, what's House of Toast going to be like in the future? There is no toast. Sneeze and ate jelly and there will be no toast. Best of times. All right, here's I got a lot of artful friends. Painting a 53-foot mural. Amazing. Like that. I hear my cat thumping around upstairs because I have her locked in my bedroom. Yes. Oh, this person actually, when I saw this, it amazed me. This person, she's this girl, right? Yes. She gave us all our tattoos. She's a wonderful artist. And she painted 260 pet portraits this year, and she raised $10,000 for the Oshkosh Humane Society in Wisconsin. And that is super amazing. I don't think I know anyone who else this year, maybe I do, and they're just being modest, but that raised that much money for charity. And especially for cute pets.
Yeah. Shout out to Mackenzie, seriously, it's amazing.
Woo!
She also wrote a book. I mean, I'm not going to get to that, but she's writing a book series. It's just
She's
insane.
a cool person.
All these, yeah.
Way cooler than we are.
Way cooler than me.
Hanging out here, drinking, and
Yeah.
gavel!
We just have a gavel. I judge her cooler than us. All right. And here's another friend who's having a baby girl in a few months. It's amazing. She has a son, so now she's going to have a daughter. It's perfect.
Landing a manager position and at a dispensary that they helped open. Dispensaries? Yes.
Hey, they've gotten a lot of people through this year, that's for
Yes.
sure.
I might say Brado has
Curbside.
gotten me through a lot of I hated this days to go have a drink in the evening.
Curbside. All right.
Yeah, we will give you a link or something that shows the pet portraits later. If you go to Mikey's Facebook page, there's a comment that has a screenshot of photos, very tiny, but we'll figure
Yeah, it was like
out.
all
We'll
of
get
them
you
together.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, whoever that is, we'll get you the link. I'll show you. It's really amazing. It's beautiful stuff. So talented. All right. I have this one. I'm not sure if this was up already, if it fell, but I just want to put it up again because I think it's an amazing contrast. Many people broke up with their boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other.
Oh, I mean, that's worth mentioning twice.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's good.
This one was just added in chat, and I don't know if there's such a thing as the word too many toys for myself, because, that's not possible. But
no matter what
for
kind of
many
toy,
toys.
no matter what kind of toy it is.
Yeah, you can play with them, you can put them in things, whatever
You
works.
can put things in them. You can do whatever you want.
Find
you know.
holes and
Yeah,
and
toys.
also Yoda.
You gotta have fun. You gotta have fun.
Yeah. Alright, let's see here.
Anything else?
Oh
Yeah. See, now it's coming. See, we're getting a last blast here, and I don't want to. I don't want to.
Wait.
Anybody. I'm out.
no, there's something missing. Where's the one about the mural? Did you put that up?
Yeah, that's up.
Oh. I guess I wasn't paying attention. Alright, yeah, we have a few more though. We have
Yeah, throw them up quick.
supported my friends. It's nice to know when the world's going to shit, friends care about you. That's for sure. And then we have passed first semester of college with a 3.5 GPA, also while taking care of 4 children.
It's insane. That's a
Which
lot of work.
I couldn't do. That's
Could
for
you do
sure.
that when it wasn't COVID times? I don't know. I feel like that'd be harder.
Yes, Jillian. I'm just reading chat, which, by the way, we probably missed a lot of what you said. Sorry, but
Yeah.
boom, 2020.
2020.
Everything is a toy if you know how to play with it. Champagne, gavel, Sharpie. I don't know about this one. Oh, this could be a toy.
This could be a toy. Yeah.
Okay, so,
We have time for a few more.
candy.
Let's do a few
There's
more.
a few more. All right, so good things. Cookies. Yeah, cookies are good, and a few people sent me cookies during the pandemic, and I can say I loved them. Very good surprises. Candy. Oh, also people sent me candy
Cookies
during
and
the
candy.
pandemic.
Yeah.
I love those too. Yay.
It's amazing. People are
And-
eating more stuff or cookies and candy and still exercising and still
Oh,
staying
I
thin.
know,
It's
because
amazing.
I have the worst diet right now. I eat so much shit, but I walk so much every day that it doesn't actually seem to matter.
Yeah, I love it.
And I don't know, is there more? I thought I read more, but oh well. So,
Alright,
we're gonna refill our drinks. And then Mikey's gonna do the next thing because I can't be responsible for the agenda, that's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, responsible is a relative word. So we just spent a whole lot of time talking about the really positive things. Well, I mean, a whole lot of time is, I mean, maybe we could get all the good things in 10 minutes in the whole world, but I don't think so. We've about 10 minutes just talking about some really good stuff. But let's be real. It has, including chocolate.
Just gonna do the
Keep throwing them up if they come up. Yeah, so it's been a really rough year for everybody, and I think there's not a single person on this planet, I believe, that is aware of what's going on, that is not just excited to have it behind us. So I don't want to act like this is a positivity fest where it's, you know, toxic positivity and there's nothing bad and no struggles this year, because that kind of diminishes it. it's been a really, really crappy year. So yeah, just to balance things out and to really kind of get that cathartic deal going, what we want to do is want to have you write either at home. You can do it at home if you got your pen and your pad and tear it up when we're done. But also, you want to throw it in chat the thing that you hated most or something that really was tough or difficult or a struggle this year. And we'll write it down. We'll throw it on the 2020 shit box. This is the 2020 shit box. It represents all of the shit, all of the negative things that have happened this year, all the things that make you pissed off. Maybe it made you cry. Maybe it made you just want to punch a wall or just feel confused and not know what's going on. Mine is already infused. I probably don't have to know too much more about it than that. We've discussed it, but this is for you guys. I want to hear any of that stuff that you're willing to talk about, and or if you want to write it at home, just write it on a piece of paper. We're gonna tear that fucker up, and then we're going to conclude our ceremony. So I'm gonna give a little bit of time for any of those to come through.
Let me demonstrate. This is the one everybody's probably thinking, I'm sure. If not, where have you been? Bad baddie for 2020, COVID.
Oh
COVID.
yeah.
My Wisconsin accent's gonna come in.
COVID.
COVID.
The COVID.
Nobody wants that here. Bad shit 2020. What else do you want on this box?
It's not a good time.
I'll say conventions.
Yeah. Can't go to
No
conventions.
No conventions. That was bad shit. Goes on our box of shit. Shit box. See the little flies flying around the steamy shit? Because this is bad stuff. Yeah, COVID.
COVID.
You ever see the movie COVID?
You ever see COVID?
COVID is a movie made in Wisconsin. You drink, you watch it with the
Whopper and the goddamn Coke.
You watch that movie with the Whopper and the goddamn Coke,
Coke.
and it's Coolvin. Coolvin.
Oh, no, I do believe it's Coven.
You know, Charlotte. Okay, so,
Here we go.
isolation for months. Yeah, fuck that. Nobody wants that. Glasses fogging up. That's also a bitch. Don't want that. No hugs. This is my favorite thing is hugs.
I know, no hugs.
And I don't know if Amy's here, probably not, but she's the hugs I miss the
She was
most.
the hug queen, yeah.
No hugs from Amy.
She still is. I
She's
shouldn't say
gonna
was.
get a separate sticky. No hugs from Amy is its own misery, and then no hugs from others is also bad. No hugs. Bad stuff. Edgar? Oh yeah, that just happened. And then France. Oh yes, okay. Never mind. I'm starting to not be able to read these things. Brandy moving to Florida was horrible. It was a horrible thing. But she wants to be happy and we love her, so.
Yeah, for her, that's happy.
Brandy
Those two sides of a coin.
moving to Florida.
I guess there are people out there that think no hugs is a good thing, but you know, that's it's perspective.
Hey, what else is there here? Come on, there's lots of bad things. I'm gonna write some more bad things. All right, bad things for people I know. I don't mind not taking the MBTA, although that means that I have to walk like 3 hours a day almost just to go to work and back. But I know lots of people who miss riding the MBTA. They miss the misery of the squish trains and the annoying squeals of the wheels and the
Squeals
the
of the
puke
wheels.
scent and the urine stained.
Squeals of the wheels grow high on the heels.
It would be nice to be able to take a train every once in a while to get somewhere.
Actually, snap judgment. The MBTA is terrible. Do not miss that. That is all.
Cheers! This is our first disagreement of the night. Difficult dating life, yeah, because as some of you may know, I became single during this mess, and I have not been on a date since, and probably have no idea when I ever will.
Yeah.
Same for this boy over here.
Although, can I say one thing I realized? This is a little personal, but I think it's really funny. I realized almost the exact amount of days that I was in my last relationship is the amount of days that Donald Trump was in office.
Yeah, bad.
It's almost exactly to the day. It's amazing.
No
There's
bars.
something interesting going on there.
No bars.
No bars. That's a big one for me too. I miss Charlie's. I miss Grendel's Den. I miss all the places, all my haunts.
Donald Trump. He definitely didn't start in 2020.
Yeah. See, wait. You know what?
Get out of there.
I feel bad. Like I feel like I mentioned him first.
It's okay.
Oops. You gotta talk about
go bye-bye. Workplace.
Yep.
Go bye-bye. So very soon, not quite yet, like in a short period of time, a minute or so, we're going to smash this box to pieces. So if you want to say more things, keep saying them. But also, if you want to smash something to pieces, like I hope you're writing fiercely, just like, so that when we get to that part, you can do it by
Or just break anything
Break
that's
it
close
up.
to you. You can break. I mean, don't break. Yeah. Just what you shouldn't do is break any part of your own body. I would recommend not doing that. Other than that, though, feel free to smash a glass. You know what? Go crazy. It's 2020. One last hurrah. One last real breakdown. Why don't you just don't trash your room. You have to clean that up tomorrow. I've trashed a room before. It's not fun. Don't do that.
Don't worry about
It's not cathartic.
paper spit because there's nobody over there that I can get spit on. It's a wall. No COVID spreading.
Spit on it.
Miss Backbarmore, Miss Creek Factor, Lizzie. I'm not getting a literary agent. Well, yeah, I wanted to burn a list here, and I also thought it would be fun to flush pieces of things down the toilet, but both of those sounded like a very bad idea. Because the last thing we need tonight is a house on fire and an overflowing toilet. I don't think the overflowing toilet would provide enough water to put out the fire if we accidentally started.
Too low on the ground, really.
I was
Doesn't
started
really work.
bad enough here. Okay, you can talk more while I drink.
No, I think that's it. So before getting to this, just want to say once again, I know it's been a really hard year. I'm not trying to lie and say this has been the best year ever, but there's been some really good stuff that's happened in the meantime. So I say, look at this. You guys came up with so many things just off the top. And this is a lot of stuff. I mean, everyone wants to look at the best, and I know that. So when things get really tough, just remember, like, even in a time as bad as 2020 was, this is the worst year of everyone's life. It has to be. It has to be. And even then, there was all this to look at. So there's no way 2021, I know it's not going to just suddenly get better overnight, but I also think there's a bullshit thought process to say that the changing of years doesn't give us a new perspective. So there it is. So I think with no further delay, I think it's time to really smash this boy. And after doing so, I have an announcement about an upcoming project real quick, and then we're going to close this out for the night. And
so we have some family members with COVID, another bad thing.
Seen that.
So we are going to smash this box. So if you have your whatever you wrote on, just smash it, rip it, stomp on it, kill it. I can bring Ringo down for a little bit.
Yeah.
So we can't bring the cat down now because we don't want to scare him with noise.
Yeah.
So we're going to do this, and then before we do our final countdown, and Mikey gives his announcements, we will bring Kitty, and Kitty will do the countdown with us.
Yeah.
Okay. This is all the shit, all the box of shit. Oh, we hate this box. Everybody hates this box, right? Bad box. So let's get rid of this goddamn box. Get it. Right here.
Oh, there's a little more. A little more. Oh.
Hi, that was exhausting.
Oh, that was,
we talked about working out and like getting in shape, and
It's almost like the
guess that didn't
night of
help
drinking doesn't help.
I guess they were as good a shape as we thought we were.
All right. So, thank you for that. I feel better. I hope you feel better, even a little bit. And so I also wanted to mention today is the day that my podcast launched. It launches actually automatically on YouTube at 9 p.m. tonight, and will go on all services, exactly 9 o'clock, all services tomorrow. So your iTunes, your Pocket Casts, your Pocket Pros, your Pocket Pussies. It'll go to every
Definitely
your
the
pod,
pocket
your,
pussies.
your pod pussies. Invasion of the Pod Pussy
It
podcast.
might even be on, like, if you have one of those really smart dildos with the...
Yeah, with the
when
Bluetooth.
you're tonight, you're just using it, and it might hear Mikey's voice all of a sudden. I'd be like,
Yeah.
what's that?
It's meant to be saying you were using it too long. It's trying to turn you off. But yeah, so the podcast is essentially a 52-week, 1 year long project where I dispense all knowledge of greatness, and they're short little bits. They're only like 5 to 8 minutes each, but each one is an actual life rule and life lesson that I live by, and I've reconnected to over the last year during COVID, reading through hundreds of my journals and just kind of finding all the things that made me who I am and that I've reconnected to recently. So something I wanted to share and kind of put out there for the world if anyone's interested. So please feel free to check it out. It is called The Following Casework. Episode 1 will be out at 9 p.m. tonight on YouTube and then everywhere else. So boom, that's it. I'm going to go get my kitty. We're going to do our countdown.
Mikey's going to go get his kitty. And then we are going to count down. So this is the time that I think I wasn't paying attention, obviously. But at the beginning of this podcast, Mikey said something. We're not even doing a podcast. Mikey said something like, get something from your kitchen. Cutting board works nicely. A plate. A bowl. Preferably nothing sharp. I mean, it could be sharp, but if it's sharp, you just have to not be that drunk and be careful. A glass would work. Empty or full, actually. Either would probably be fine. And then you can participate in this countdown with us. Oh, look! Here she is.
Where's the Ringus?
Ringo. Ringo.
Ringu.
Ringo. So,
He's a little purr box.
Ringo loves you guys. Ringo is here.
Oh, we need to open the
Oh, I
bottle too.
spelled it wrong. Ringo.
Ringu Tina.
Ringo loves you. Okay, so yes, Ringo's gonna do the countdown with us. So for the countdown,
He's like, what?
champagne.
She just wants to go on the Christmas tree again.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, you only get like 30 seconds of Ringo
Of
love,
Ringu.
but this cat would rather crawl in the Christmas tree than look at the computer screen. I don't
She
know
may
why.
pull out the Ethernet cord though, so this may end really quickly.
Okay, so if you have a champagne or a prosecco, because like nobody buys champagne anymore, right? We're not in France, Paris, Rome, Brazil. Where do they drink champagne?
Chile.
I don't think I can open this. Let's see. We're gonna open this. Oh,
You got the high quality twist off stuff.
I
That's the way you
know.
gotta do it.
you might have to do it.
All
Mikey's
right.
gonna open it because I'm just a girl. I don't have this muscle.
Oh, look at. Okay,
Oh, no.
wait. We gotta do it. We gotta go. Wait for it. Wait for it. Pop!
Ah!
Oh!
It's everywhere. All right, so countdown time. Do you have your beverage to drink and cheers, New Year?
Put some of this in
Do you
the
have your-
red stuff.
Do you have your thing from the kitchen?
It's in the red stuff.
Yeah, stuff.
It's gonna be interesting.
Okay. Oh, wait,
All right.
we can cheers before also
Cheers.
because fucking who cares? All right.
All right, you're gonna need this. Your kitchen implement.
Because
Lift it up.
nobody wants to be lonely tonight. Is all I gotta say. I know
That's
it's
right.
not a vibrator or a chain or anything cool, but
But at least you're not bored.
at least you're not bored. You might have a board, but you're not bored. We know you're not. Come on.
And you're not bored. Okay.
All right. So
All right, here we go. We
count
ready?
down together. We ready? Do
All
this.
10,
9,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Woo!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
We made it till like
We did
almost
it!
9 o'clock.
And we did it early!
It's